In 2020, COVID-19 changed everything.
His name is easily recognizable.
My dad was George, my grandfather was George, and so here I am.
But not one he's always enjoyed having.
When I was a kid, I hated this name so much. You know, not just George Washington, but George in itself. George of the Jungle, Georgie Porgy, all that stuff was a pain.
People and businesses had to alter the way they worked, lived, and traveled.
As he became an adult, George Washington III grew to like his name, and as it turns out, was perfect for his life's work.
It creates hard-like constructs out of sheer willpower. Now it's a nice thing because everybody remembers it. You know, rarely does somebody say, "What was your name again?"
His name, of course, reminds many of respected military hero, founding father, and the first U.S. president. But this George Washington is making a name for himself in the world of voiceovers.
In a time of social distancing, we're more powerfully connected than ever before.
I have done pretty much every kind of thing that voiceover offers.
For a decade, the Jordan Brand Classic has been the launching pad for future college and pro stars.
So I've done 5 audiobooks. I was a voice of a sports network.
Root Sports, your home for Mariners baseball.
I've done some video games, television, radio commercials.
Every generation contributes to America's greatest idea, that public lands are ours.
He's even served as the voice of the PS5 video game on the late-night talk show A Little Late with Lily.
Hey man, sorry I'm late. What can I say? I'm kind of hard to get a hold of.
All good, you're here now.
Congrats on being the first person to experience a lag from a PS5, am I right?
Your voice, yes, it's great if it's a good voice, but it's the training and the determination and sticking with it that's going to make all the difference. Because you can have great voices, but great voices don't always get all the gigs. Our PGA certified fitters are waiting for you to get a free fitting with the latest and greatest equipment from your favorite brand.
Going on 20 years as a voiceover artist, George does most of his work in a custom-built audio booth, smack dab in the middle of his Pineville living room.
Feel the wrath of the holy, the detonation. Pain purges the weak. I'm going to destroy you.
George is an excellent talent. I have seen him grow and blossom, and he can do just about anything.
When not voicing in his home studio, George often comes to the Ground Crew Sound Studio in Charlotte's South End.
And made our mark just about everywhere.
I've been working with the Ground Crew since 2003, and so they've been with me basically the entire length of my voiceover journey.
But we probably have 15 or so folks that if somebody asks us, who would you recommend for this? George? Well, can he? Yeah, you don't even need to audition him. Just hire him, trust me, you'll be happy.
Celebrating 30 years in business this year, the Ground Crew does pretty much anything and everything when it comes to audio, sound design, music, film, television, and radio advertising.
Get deja vu when you multiply your win with Multiply the Cash.
The very first iPhone spot was recorded here. My engineer Ross came and said, "Have you seen this?" And we of course had Blackberries back then. He said, "This is going to change everything."
When I did the Green Lantern stuff the first time, I did it at their studio. Hopefully you gave the people of Earth a wake-up call. And so they kind of have a special place in my heart because that was where I got to be a superhero. Always a pleasure to fight by your side.
You can just say, "Hey, can you soften that up a bit?" He knows exactly what to do. I mean, he really does. In the beginning, you know, we would give him a little more direction as he was learning, but he's a pro now.
That's cashback checking from Greater Nevada Credit Union. Every time you spend money, you earn money.
John Cosby is Ground Crew's founder, voiceover talent, and engineer. Chances are you've heard his voice multiple times in either a national advertising campaign,
Hershey's milk chocolate with whole almonds. It's mostly a smooth ride, with a few delightful bumps along the way.
or a local one.
With 5 years, 0 interest financing. Happy Valentine's Day from Diamonds Direct.
If you listen to commercials now on radio and television, they aren't all people who sound like this. You know, a lot of them, the bulk of what you hear today is conversational reads.
George says this line of work is certainly fun, but definitely not easy.
So waiting for you to get a free fitting with the...
He supplements his income by teaching classes, doing commercials and promotions. And most of all, he loves performing.
I sang opera, I've done stuff on stage, I've done some television. This is the way I can continue to perform every single day.
A catchy jingle helped break through the noise with a smart and memorable safety message.
For Carolina Impact, I'm Jason Tergis reporting.
We hope you enjoyed the story. If you don't want to miss any more great stories about the Charlotte region, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.